Hi you guys, we're back here in my little unnamed village in the Ukraine. That is so wrong, it's driving me nuts. I was looking up place names in the Ukraine one day and I found a few things. I thought, oh, that's nice, and then it's one of those times, where people are calling you gotta run down for dinner, stuff, and then you just forget to come back and actually pick something. But, okay, there have been a couple of changes here while I was waiting on some other things this morning before I started recording. I've got this manned now. We've got some crops in. Hopefully this will be manned in a minute. I just clicked that. All right, let's see what's going on. I'm back in the black, in the red. This is really like, oh shit, I don't like this. It's not good. I've got tons of this. This is, you know what? Just buy it. I did manage to buy a couple of draft horses. The first thing when I logged in today, there were a couple of females. There were 10 males, I think 2 females or something, and 4 draft horses, which I bought all of, I think. Anyway, so it says, I'm not sure why it says I've only got 1 here. I've got 4 males because unfortunately we slaughtered the rest, but I figured I'd keep those to make them into draft horses, which I have learned I can do. And I apparently, why do I only have 1 draft horse? Maybe because I bought 4 and the other 3 are on wagons now. That's probably what it is. So let's try to pay some of this down. Not enough. Do we have sunflower oil yet? Not a hell of a lot yet. That really went down. 120. Well, we'll come out a little bit ahead on that one. Not as much as I would like, but a little bit ahead on that one. So for sunflowers, I mean, we do have some here. We probably have, okay, bearings, get my bearings. Limeworks, no, okay. This one, thank you. There's none in there. And he's got a few and is making oil. Okay, I'm really not getting enough sunflower seeds here. And we sold off a bunch of things and then, so the fields are doing pretty good. Our nutrients are quite high. I will show you what's going on here. We do have our main stud bull, stud bull. Yeah, I guess that's what you'd call it. I know a lot more about horses than cows. Then we have lots and lots of cows. Okay, so the oxen, have the oxen actually been moved? Because I actually made 3 oxen per barn. But the thing is, I didn't realize it, but I think the oxen go in teams. Because I saw some traders come in and their oxen were in teams. So I thought, well, hell, that means I've only got a team for 1 field, and where did they go? Did they just, no, I've read about a glitch, unfortunately, and oh no, because there's an ox there. And there's an ox here. I had read something about oxen dying the minute that they start getting used. Now, I don't even have, you know what, I don't even have plows made yet. So there's one. I'm assuming that's a team, right? Yeah, maybe. Oh, that's so cool. Well, I'm assuming if he's up there, that means he's not dead. I am a whole happy. Now, I did not see it getting used because I was starting up OBS, but we'll just have to keep an eye on that. So, yeah, I'm not really sure how this is going to work. So there is an ox there. An ox? 1 oxen? 1 ox, I guess. So I do have 2 here. And I had set them for 3, and I had 3 in here as well, and I don't see any at all. So I'm not really sure how this works. Well, I suppose we'll just have to wait and find out and count how many poor cows I kill. And look, there they are. So they are in teams. So 3 is just a stupid number. Okay, I have learned a thing. 3 is not good. But I now have little coos that can be used on plows. Okay, that's actually very cool. Look at the beautiful rolling fields. This game is just too pretty. Too lovely. This is so nice. I like it here. I really do. Okay, so we are working on a new wagon shed over here. I think I have this farm set to order plows, so that's just a matter. I've just queued them all up really quick. Where's our guy? So yeah, so he's working on stuff. Okay. So plow, 2 out of 2 animals. So we've actually got to have them in pairs. And I don't know why. I had 3 and I had 3 here. Now I have 2 here. I wish we could sort by type. So I could just see all bulls, all cows, all oxen. So there's 1 and there's 1. So I've got 2 there. So there's the thing. That's cool. But I wonder if this is going to mess up the queue. If these guys are asking for plows and there's no oxen to go with it, will they take them from the other barn? I'm not sure how that's going to be distributed. Because what I'm afraid of is there's going to be, the next one queued. Okay, nothing is happening here, although he's waiting on metal parts. So we'll just see how that goes. But I've got 1. Oh, and I do have draft horses, like so. Look how cute in their little stalls. Isn't that just epic? Oh, I love that. I think that is just toots adorbs. And over here we have, I'm trying to get, okay, I've got tack here now. So we can make these other horses draft horse. So I did buy 4. So we'll put them in the new barn and we can make a couple of these guys draft horses as well. No. That is not what I wanted to do. And I can't undo it. Come on, really? Oh, I meant to click that one instead. Oh, goody. So I will end up with, I need 3 and 3. Well, so I have 1, 2, 3. So these are now draft horses. You've got to have the tack on hand before that will happen. So now I just have like an extra freaking horse. Okay, you know what? I can feed a horse. He'll be our pet. This is going to be, what are we going to call him? We got to name him something. If we're just going to keep him and let him hang out, we've got to name him something. So I do have 3 draft horses once this gets built. Oh, this is built. Okie dokie. We will get a worker over here. Let's go to see what we've got sorted out here for food for the year. Workers, all the rest of it. So I've actually put yearly limits in. I wonder why I did that. Okay, well, whatever I did, let's hope it works. They haven't died. That's a thing, right? This is good. Apply to all. So we do have, that'll fill out. We've got hay, we've got water right nearby. That seems to be doing fine. And over here, once we have horses in it, I did put a couple of hay racks right there. We do have water here, apparently, which is being drained in dramatic ways. You know what? I will try. I've tried the platforms before. They didn't do anything with them. I'll be honest. I had one guy come from somewhere and walk down to get water one time, go back, and then go to the wells after that. And I never saw another person use it, so I just finally removed it and used the space for something else. But we'll put one in because I do have a fair bit of industry right here. So let's see if we can make that happen. And then just in case it really, doesn't do doodle squat, we're going to put in another well over here. Uneven terrain. Okay. Oh, no, we're good. We're good. Right there in front seems like a good place, and it'll still be handy for these other buildings. So that's all right. That's good. So we just had a new house go up, brand new. There's people in it already. Our population is starting to grow again. Now, I'll be honest, I'm a little concerned with our food supply, which is why I started these guys. Now, and I don't know the right balance here because, while it's, oh great, we've got 3 more fields of food, yay. If we don't have enough unemployed people to actually, take the food off the fields, who the hell cares? This one is so close to all these fields and there's nothing in it. That is worrisome. There's not a hell of a lot of food here either. This is not really good. And we do have a pile of potatoes that aren't being shifted again, and we have more potatoes that aren't being shifted again. And I wish I could just go click empty, That would be pretty awesome. Now these guys are now using the wagons. That's good. Yeah. Wow. I mean, we have food, but you know, there's no buckwheat. That just is frightening. They're gonna start whining about stuff here pretty soon. Do I have buckwheat this? I do. Okay, so at least I have some buckwheat coming in the fall. That's a good thing. Sunflowers, and more potatoes. Oh, goody. Well, if worse comes to worse, I'll buy some. Although I really need to get these things in here to sell again. I mean, the sunflower oil is really low. These guys have it, but they haven't been asking for it, unfortunately. Or maybe it just hasn't come up in a while, because that'll be a nice chunk of cash. That's good. We've got all this honey here. Okay, somebody is finally hauling out 10 of them. Oh, happy day. Now, these guys, what do we have for supplying? Buy wagon. You know what? Let's do that. Let's do that and see if that helps get stock in. And I did that with these, I do believe. Yeah. But, I say, All right, so we need to order 3 more. I'm guessing this is a good idea. I actually don't have a freaking clue. So we'll see how that goes, shall we? Nails were down to nothing for a few minutes while it was working on this. I guess because we're doing all this other building, all the plows and the barns. 1 out of 2. Now see, there's the thing, right? So do we have 2 here now? We do! Aw! Our little coos. Oh, I love it. Get screenshot. I'm all proud. No, wrong button. Wow, look at that. Oh God, that's so cool. We're getting there, folks. We're getting there. Now these guys, unfortunately, you have to feed all year round. So we're gonna have to, we're gonna have to watch numbers a little bit better than we have been. And it does say, yes, supply for oxen. If it doesn't say that, then it's not getting food brought in to actually feed your cattle. So that would be, one assumes, a bad thing. So we do need another oxen, a bull. We can... Okay, so if we protect this little guy for our upcoming studly, we can oxify you. There we go. So I had 3 and 3. I had 6. 4 of them have gotten used. 1 more is, so I don't know what happened to the numbers. It seems unfortunate. Obviously I've done something wrong, but okay, so we have, you know what, we'll catch you for, although, you know what, I think I'd like to have the oxen protected as well, just to make sure I don't misclick or something. So we can protect you. They've got to be a year old. There's no point in making these guys oxen, because then, yeah, we'll just leave that for now. What can we do? Sunflower oil. Oh, I can finally do a thing again. Oh, happy day. I am so happy. Clothes. I have nothing to sell there yet, but I mean, this is going to make a nice little kachoo to that. I'm pleased. That's good. Look at this town store. I mean, this is, we need food. We have got to get some more food in, and that means more people, and more people means you have to feed the freaking blighters. So I don't know. So we have 10. I mean, that's I would like more during harvest season, but that's some. So the idea of putting in, I was going to put in another farm to have assign the other fields to, but yeah, I don't know. There must be a more efficient way to run the fields. I just haven't sorted it out. I mean, this is working. It's just always I always feel it's a little razor edge. And I mean, can I buy food? I can buy honey and dried fish. I mean, I could buy more dried fish, but that we actually have, and I have, you know what, we'll just grab, that's not too much money. We'll just make sure we've got a lot of that around. So okay, so we have harvest time coming up already, and what Over here, do they use the oxen for that? No, that's because that's just plowing. So they don't harvest. So one time a year at plowing time, and there was only one freaking laborer there. 2, oh God. 3, come on people. Get your backsides busy. Now, I guess we could do what we normally do and just start removing a few people, right? This guy's working way too much. And these guys, when there's only one there, we run into shortages. So that's pretty much got to stay. Our tannery, I don't know. How much? Okay, so we have a fair bit of leather. You know what? Now, I'm afraid, will these batches go to hell if you know what, you go and work somewhere else because you're not really being all that useful now anyway. Salary, you know, we do need this stuff, but I'm just going to keep just a few places close by here. Just these extra 3, right? What are you doing? There's nobody there anyway. And a shoemaker. You know what? Got pots of shoes. You go. So we have 4 people we need to put back to work here when the deed is done. And if we had more fish, and we do have some fish, and we even have dried fish. I could take one of these guys and put them as laborers for the winter, right? All 3 are in right now, so you know what? Perfect timing. Go do that, because there's a fair bit of fish that can be hauled out of there too. So that's, you know what? That'll be fine. That'll give us more laborers for the remainder of this season. The harvesting time. Now, if I only put, this seems to always be the priority in these things. So if I had less laborers available, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I just said 8 is the maximum there, then the others would hopefully move on to here. Because occasionally, it doesn't wrap around very often, but occasionally it does. 5 more days. Is there anything more I can sell? No, not really. I mean, it could, but I figured I'd keep some around in case our people need the things. So we have moved up to the technological advancement of oxen and plows. And then they sit here all year round, getting fat and sassy, waiting for us to plow in the spring. Now, I think that plowing helps with the nutrients of a field. I'm not entirely positive that's true, but I have heard something about that, yes. And over here, I mean, there's meat and hides there. There's a lot of it. Damn. So these guys don't have, no, wrong one. And we have 2 teams. Aw. And I really have to watch these now. I mean, I've left the yearly just unlimited because, yeah, I mean, these guys are just hay. It's hay and water. I'm not taking food away from, you know, like the chickens who will suck up all the buckwheat. Like so. I have put some limits on these guys. I'm hoping that they're big enough. Yeah, buckwheat. So what is that yearly 0? 0, does that mean they haven't even used any of the buckwheat this year? And I'm afraid with emptying this, you know, they're going to start with that and work down, which means they will, you know, almost be out of food, and I'll probably end up losing all my bloody chickens. What have you guys used? Yeah, see, they have been using buckwheat. So the guys who have all the buckwheat are going, we're sick of this stuff. We don't, you know what? We're not even eating any. It's gross. That's epic when that happens. Yeah, that's really good. Lots and lots and lots of cows. We have an ox there. And then these guys can later become more little oxen. 2 out of 2. All right. So we're just waiting on metal parts. Happy, happy, joy, joy. And we do have some they're being made and going out. Okay. Now, we do have somebody working here now, and we've got them ordered, so we just have to wait. And we do have the 3 horses that are set as draft horses. Now, next time there's an opportunity, if I ever get another opportunity, we will see that, like, check out the price difference, because you can buy a young horse, feed it for, a year, and then, or maybe not even, I'm not sure what age they are when we get them, but then make them into draft horses. So that's pretty cool. Look at that, though. I like it. They pull in and they turn around and look at the little pathy thing. Oh, that is adorable. Just lovely. So how is our hay supply now? Ooh. First of all, there's nobody out here doing that because everybody's on the fields. We got 3 there. But look, one of these is down and one of these is down. So we're actually, both of those are, this is not good. So we have finally reached a point, because we're feeding the oxen now. They're not out here. They're sitting there waiting. I don't know why. I don't know what happened with the game. When I first logged in, remember I had bought some horses, some males, and I had slaughtered them or set them all for slaughtering. But I had only bought, I don't remember. I'd have to go back and check the recording. But what I do know is that it wasn't 28 of them. And when I logged in today, there were 28 male horses, 28 or 30. I kind of lost count at the end. Male horses in this. So, of course, they were eating through, everything. So hopefully that's the only reason the hay has gone down. Because if it's all about the cows, we will have a problem. It's going to be a lean year. And I'm not sure if I can buy hay, because I've never needed to. I've never even looked. Now, we do have some over here, but in emergency times, by the time they get it and come back, they'll all be dead anyway. Seriously. What we can do, though, this winter is move some cows over here, assuming anybody ever actually shows up to work here. So we do have a lot of hay. We have water right there, and I believe there's another well. Well, I thought there was, there's another well over here for the chickens. That's good. People have got one at the market. There's one over here. There's one over there. All right, so it's not too bad. Oh, happy day. There's 14. All right. Well, how's this going? We are into the end of September. We still have half a field to harvest and a whole lot over here. Damn. And again, I wish there was a way to prioritize laborers and stuff. You know what? Maybe what we'll do this year, because the laborers tend to stick around to haul things off, and the ladies can do that, because even after December hits and all your fields go dead, what am I hearing? Must be the next door neighbors again. They got some radio out there. If you're hearing voices in your head, it's my next door neighbors again. Okay, so we just had the third one, and they're different colors. Aw, I wish they weren't in the shade all the time, because I want a really good screenshot of my little coos. Because I'm a whole happy. This is the year of the oxen. Ooh, ta-da. I'll be using that for the thumbnail for this recording, you see. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm a little concerned with the hay situation. I really am. It'd be awful if we finally got the critters and then they just all die. And that's a reason I tend to go a lot slower. I know I'm probably driving a few of you crazy. It's like, please just get an oxen, just get a horse, just do a thing. But it's like, but there's balance. And I'm no hotshot wonderful player. I'm not, that's some big, geeky gamer girl here. I just play games. I died of thirst. Okay, pause this freaking game and let's find out why. Somebody works there, and I do have 30 chickens. Somebody works there, and I do have 30 chickens. Somebody works there, and I have 31. 38, and nobody works here. So for this one, okay, maybe I can't even move them to some. You know what I'm gonna do? I can't even relocate them because there's nobody working there. Like if they were like the cows where I could just set them for slaughter, then hopefully somebody would show up. Oh, damn it. I wish I could. I need enough people to have 2 working at each farm. Oh, God. All right, well, let's see if the pumping wages interest someone enough to show up. Damn it. Chicken died first. And we have too many, so obviously, the last batch of babies, I don't know what happened, like here. We have no babies because they have no water, and they've grown up. Whoever grew up, they weren't being slaughtered. So, oh, come on, worker, look at the bucks. You can make big bucks this year. Please come. Oh, another one died of thirst. Okay, first thing we're gonna have to do is do this. This might help. Another one died of thirst. God damn it. Come on, people, men or women, and you're gonna make pots of money. Where the hell are you, and why aren't you rushing over for this? Oh, this is so sad. And they're just dropping like flies. Oh, this is terrible. Is there any, there's water. There's water there. It's just because there's no one working here. And I don't know why there's no one working here. Oh, God, sometimes I just, I have been watching that so closely too. I'm always clicking on them. Is there anybody there? Is there anybody there? I did it like 3 times before I even started the recording today. How we got? We have unemployed people. We have 13 laborers. Look at this. We've got unemployed. Look at that. And it's like nobody wants to be here. Maybe I just need to put some more houses back there. But it's been that same one before, right? Oh, well, finally. Well, dude, if you think you're key, I lied. I may leave that one higher because that does seem to be an ongoing problem. It really does. And you know what? We're going to put a couple of houses back here. Because it's just been a problem. And this is probably going to mean now we're going to have a food problem because there's no close by market. But you know what? We need some people back here. Or something's wrong with that one. I don't know why, but that was the one that messed it up for us before. Oh my goodness, down to 24. Oh. They just stopped working. So I will leave that one higher. That will be the happy one that everybody wants to be in. Oh, you know what's going to happen? I hate this. Oh my God. All the women get paid a certain amount and the one guy gets paid more. Oh, jeez. Oh, when art imitates life. Oh, this is so terrible. I'm just, oh my goodness. Men get paid. I'm sorry, I'm dying here. Oh, good Lord. Okay, so we've got, you know what, we're going to do the same here. Oh, we've already got this one at 120. What is this one? Oh, because I was feeling bad for my laborers. Yeah, I remember it. So they're still going to take everything off the fields first before they come and harvest here. Now, I wonder what that's going to mean for this poor old farm. They will never, ever... Oh, they've got laborers. Well, that's all right. Okay, well... maybe it comes down to where people live. Maybe having a couple more houses here will help this, which makes me feel like there should be yet a third one. Don't you think? I think so. And if we have to put a little market back here, then we'll do that. Needs to remove 12 trees. 10 trees. There, that'll be fine. And that's queued up. And we do have more partially built. My little prefab houses. See? Kitty, kitty, kitty. These will go up really fast if I need somebody. Alright, how's this going for food? So there's a lot of potatoes this year. There's some buckwheat. Okay, there's some in there. There's a little bit there. How are you doing? You got pots of potatoes, some hemp, so we'll be able to get these guys back to work over the winter. What are you doing here, darling? Chicken eggs. Well, that seems weird considering we have 2 chicken places right here. And I do have some firewood trickling in for the market. I don't really know what to store over here because when you look at it, I mean, we're not actually building or, you know, we're not producing anything like this pile here. I could bring thatch over for housing. You know what? That's not a bad idea. Let's bring thatch over for housing. Just for, it'll just be one thing that they don't have to walk so far for. So I could buy some, okay, the honey is, that's not even, nobody's even buying it. That's not even moving. But buckwheat, I mean, we do seem to have some all of a sudden, on the other hand. All right, what can we sell first? 800, sure. Metal parts, we can sell a few of them. Sure. So that's going to make us getting close to 200. And horse tack, you know what? Go ahead and sell those. What the hell? So we can sell a little bit. If we bought, it's only a couple of hundred. If I buy an extra 1,000 buckwheat, we'll still come out ahead of this deal. Just to make sure we're kind of, you know, we're making a profit, but we get a little extra food on hand. I am a wee bit concerned. So anyway, here's our first year with, you know, sexy new technology. We have a few people here. We've only got till the end of November, and they have not even started the potatoes. But we will get the sunflower off at the very least. It's too bad about the potatoes, though. I mean, maybe we'll get some. Maybe we'll see. At any rate, I'm going to give that a pause, call this a done deal. Thank you guys so much for being here. Patron, you know, the comments, the thumbs ups, I really appreciate them. I love it that you guys, you know, there's some of you who've gotten really involved in this, and it's just like, you make me just want to play for you, and I really appreciate that. That's really nice. That's very nice. So anyway, I will be back again with more of these. We know this. Until I see you next time, thank you to everyone who makes my life possible. Bye-bye, guys.